the domain of the function f of x is equal to 4 minus the square root of x squared minus 9 is one of the following. So this is a domain function, which means we want to find the possible x values. So the first thing that sticks out at you is we have a we have a radical, and when we have a radical, we know that unless we're dealing with imaginary numbers, which we're not, we want whatever's inside the radical, this has to be greater than or equal to 0. So in this case, it's x squared minus 9. So we want whatever's inside the radical to be greater. This has to be greater or equal to 0. So what we'll do is we'll just set that greater or equal to 0. So we'll say x squared minus 9 is greater or equal to 0. And let's go ahead and solve for x squared. So we add 9 to both sides. And then we have x squared is greater or equal to 9. Now if I take the square root of this, of both sides, I get x is greater or equal to, well, this is going to be plus or minus 3. So it's going to be positive 3. But then since we also get a negative, we have to flip the sign, because whenever you get a negative, you have to flip the sign. And that's x is less than or equal to negative 3. So, so then your answer ends up becoming D, because we have our two conditions: x is greater than or equal to 3, or x is less than or equal to negative 3.